Hello everyone, I am Oracle Unicorn and welcome. I guess I didn't quite all the way fix that sun issue. I did fix most of it for the most part. Alright, welcome to Shaman Messages. Yes, it is so great to be back. Alright, now we're going into our feminine reading today. Alright, I had to fix my hair. It was just all going and I was like, I ain't got no antennas. I don't know what that thing's trying to do. Dreads, I tell you. All right, feminines. All right. Libra's energy was extremely heavy. And I literally had to take some time. And I'm like, dang, I need some coffee after that. I know coffee is not the best thing in the world, but boy, is it like my thing. It's not the best thing, but it's my thing. Man, this coffee. All right. So, feminines, let's see what we have for y'all, okay? I'm going to go ahead and bring out my Brian Froud deck. Still haven't been able to get my second Brian Froud deck, but that came with delays and the household getting sick with freaking corona. Boy, that was fun. I'm just so thankful my son did not get sick. He ended up with like a sneeze or something. I don't even want to put that there. He ended up with like a sneeze and a little cough for like a day, and then that was it, and then he was good. it was like, okay. Me and my mom were like freaking sick my mom got through it faster than I did. Man, I was like sick for a freaking while, like confusion, like one of my other videos before I went MIA, like that one video, it was like you can see the confusion that was going on. I mean, it was like, wow, I can't do readings. I was like, that confusion thing is no joke when it came to having COVID. Holy cow. It was like I couldn't even get a full thought out. Oh my gosh. Y'all's first card is the Union card. Oh, you feminines. I don't care who is going to be. Some of y'all, you're either mastering union in yourself, or you're literally coming into union that there was illusion, lust of illusions, and some sort of delusions about some person that is of a dark energy. They seem to be a very dark kind of mysterious like person, and I feel it's like just the way they are is just right up your alley. Like, that's exactly what I feel. It's just like the way they are is like right up your alley. You're just like, I've never been so emotionally tied to someone my whole life. Like, I thought I was in love before until this emotional tie didn't release some of you for a freaking long time. It's literally going to possibly take either, oh my gosh, like listening to your intuition about maybe some dark woman, third party issue that's going on. And they're looking to be with this energy, feminines, that there's going to be communication about this, whether y'all go the same path or not, or journey, because there's a lot of energies that's coming up with twin flame readings, forever partner. I don't know, that person you have a telekinetic connection with. I mean, like, it's no other connection you have ever experienced. Like, this shit was creepy, okay? And this is why you are so tied to it, because this shit was weird. You ain't never experienced anything like this person before. Like, the connection with this person. Like, it's not the person per se. It's the connection behind y'all's two dynamic was the weirdest crap in the freaking world, okay? And like mysterious secrets. This could be kind of like certain things coming up out of you, or this is the secret. This person is the secret behind this person, okay? This could be like a wolf, or like a, I don't know if I want to say wolf, but this person is, how do I express this? it's almost like they're like a white wolf, but black inside. Like it's like this the person you have a connection with is the black wolf with a white wolf inside. Like they hold a mask of being a black wolf and you see right through it. You're just like, okay, I accept you for you. This is like what? And then this person right here, it's like some of you maybe have communication tied to this person. If you do, I would stop communication. Some of you, you just know about this and you're just staying focused in your journey, and that's perfect. That's all you need to do. You don't need to worry about this other person, okay? This person is only trying to be a worry or trying to be a bother or trying to input themselves because they feel the right to input themselves in a way, and it's only their kind of karmic stuff being shown to them, and it's nothing about you. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with this person's this masculine's karma. Okay. This is this masculine's karma. This masculine is their karma. And that's how I see this. And it's like there's some kind of understanding, empathic understanding about this. But I feel for you feminines, okay? Now, you can keep in your patience and keep in this strength and this connection, or this connection could end up even more off balance. Know that that's meant to happen for your own self-love. And it could end up just being a karmic person in your life that you had a strong connection to, but you had to learn a very strong understanding of self-love and very profound understanding of self-love and how you love, especially being a very nurturing feminine, okay? Being a very understanding feminine, okay? If you're that understanding and you're really unconditionally like loving this to that extent, it's showing you how freaking cool you are, okay? This whole thing is showing you how profound your wisdom and understanding, like unconditional love understanding you have, and that not everyone has that. Not everyone can really in a sense master it with a conscious level. Some it's a subconscious level, and dang, them people are lucky, I tell you what, because it just kind of naturally flows for them because they're naturally flowing with it without knowing. Now, those that are conscious of all this is more than likely why you watch readings, because you wanted to be conscious in this lifetime, okay? You wanted to see how you were this and not just kind of be it and flow in a way. You wanted to understand and teach it, okay? Wow, it didn't work. I have to do it all the way on that side. Okay. But it's going to help this person have self-love within themselves because of the delusions they're probably going to be able to see they had imprinted on themselves, and illusions, because they just kind of looked at you in this higher arcana type energy, and they just did not see themselves in that energy at all. And so it literally makes the whole dynamic unbalanced. The connection is there, but this person has free will, you know. I always say it all depends on the person's free will to want to take a chance. In a way, to them, this is rolling the dice. And you're going to be able to respect them on a whole nother level for that, because of the fact you're going to be like, okay, I see you, I see this, and I agree. It's like some of you is going to go through an agreement on a connection level. Okay. This is going to be on a very heavy connected level. And both of you are literally are just going to be able to walk away with a connective, communicative understanding. Because y'all both are just going to kind of, your energies are going to unify on a 5D level and solidify the end of that contract, because this person makes the decision in their heart to do so, because they just don't feel like they can measure up. They feel like they would be toxic to you, okay? They feel like they would rip everything apart that you've worked so hard to achieve, okay? They don't want to do that. So if y'all are unitely on a telekinetic level, you can, and y'all possibly will end up solidifying this, and then feminines, you're going to end up in a new dynamic. This is teaching you how to pay attention to what you were looking for. Someone that you can have this telekinetic almost like connection with, but y'all have it with communication. I just don't feel this person has communication with you. And I feel like it has everything to do with what they are going through inside themselves and nothing really with you, but yet it's everything to do with you. But it's nothing negative. It's literally y'all decided to have this contract with each other because they wanted to be woken up and you wanted the lesson they end up giving you, or that they help give you. Them being who they are with their mask made the lesson complete. Okay. But it's going to take possibly maybe a little bit of time, feminine, of working with someone new. I feel like you have a strong trust in yourself, but you don't want to enter into anything emotionally blocked, which is very good. So you're going to be working on your emotions a little more if this doesn't come into union, and then you're actually going to be emotionally open and ready for the person that is also going to be emotionally open and ready for you. I feel like the person, if this is a change and you're going to end up meeting someone new, this is the literal foundation for you to be able to open your heart and not be emotionally tied down or emotionally unavailable. Because if you try to walk away from this and then try to go to someone new without this, like, you'll know when the tide cuts, okay? You'll know when the tie with this cuts. That's why it is a spiritual connection on a 5D level, because this whole contract was a 5D level connection. And it's like it taught you that it's real and what you're looking for in someone without really having to analyze too much of what, like, the little things. Like, you're not going to analyze too much of the little things. You're going to pay more attention to how they react and how healed they are with what they talk about and how they talk about it. Okay. So it's that's so profound, actually. How that's quite interesting, because I feel like it opens up a whole nother doorway, because it makes it that this would have been something it could have been a settle and you would be happy. I believe you would definitely be happy because of all the work you put into it, but the communication would probably still be off. To be personally honest, because it's reliant too much on the 5D and not enough like open heart, full on like speaking. And because that leaves room for assumptions. You know, we don't know everything. We can't truly read each other's minds, okay? Unless we're speaking, yeah, okay, yeah, you're correct about that. All right. So there is no room for doubt about that, you know? But there's room for doubt right now. And especially if you feel like you're just getting the runaround and you are getting communication, but you're not getting the right communication. And you just feel like you're getting the runaround, you know? And so that's a heavy one. And even in the Libra reading, I don't know if you're dealing with the Libra, but even in the Libra reading, they had a decision. And it was very heavy masculine energy. Whether to pretty much kind of be a lone wolf, because they're probably going to separate. I mean, they're not lying. They're more than likely going to separate from this. That's on their terms. That's on their path. That's all to them. It has nothing to do with you. It truly doesn't, whether they want to be with you or not. It has nothing to do with you, feminines. It has everything to do with their own healing and what they've literally asked to come to a conscious awareness of, okay? So I feel like this is also, it's like you've done more than enough, okay? On that kind of level. And if because with the Union card just being here, that's the first card that came out. But then the Glancer, I almost want to say necromancer. You're probably dealing with someone that's plays in that energy, but they kind of play in that energy with darker secrets. And that's probably one of the things that they may be kind of like piecing together, because I feel like they are of that the veil force, okay? Being able to be strong and tied in the veil between the dead and the undead, okay? And this is a very huge unconscious power they have. I feel they may end up coming into consciousness aware of it, but it's so much that love just doesn't seem to be an importance for this person. Whatever they're going through, or possibly a person they're dealing with, is more of importance for their own peace. Spiritual connection. Singer of connection. I really feel like that's going back into 5D, and y'all are actually going to be talking on a 5D level, and you're just going to feel it, and you're going to know. It's going to possibly hurt. But feminines, you know it was going to be needed. You knew it was going to be needed. And stay true and positive. No, you are right there at the union that is, like, I feel like I'm about to cry. Oh my gosh. Just know it's right there. All right, feminines? Because holy cow. And if it is with that person, it's probably going to take time. It's not probably going to end up with any kind of, I mean, with seeing that lone wolf energy, and they had it twice, it's probably going to take just being playful with each other with no obligation, no tie, no label, like because I feel like possibly freedom, because they took so much work to be able to get their freedom. Freedom is going to be a very valuable importance to them, especially right now while they're going through their healing. I feel like some of them feel that that you can assist and help them in this, but not if you're going to tie them down. Not if you're going to place a label on them and then literally watch every little thing they're doing because of the fact that you are afraid, because you feel that they're not healed and you have to do something or stop them from doing something. See, that's why I feel there's going to be no label in this at all. It's probably going to be like you're together but not together. And if they decide to go to someone, you can't say nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it because you'll never establish being together. You're establishing being friends, but you're not establishing being together. And I feel that's going to help them to have confidence in themselves, that they're not going to fuck anything up, okay? That's why I feel they're doing that. Now, you can't be in this energy the whole time while they're going through it. You have to keep in mind, feminines, that you may end up being like, well, I guess this really wasn't what I was thinking of or what I was hoping it would be. And you may take a different direction and you may be like, you know what? I appreciate this. I appreciate, the communication. I really needed that. But, and the chance in a way to kind of just be free spirited with each other. That's how I'm feeling. Some of you, it's not going to go further than friends. Some of you, it may go further as friends with benefits. I would be careful about that because that could hurt you longer in the long run if y'all split. Because then it's like it has that self-worth kind of lingering there, like maybe I shouldn't even have done that. But don't sit in this energy, okay? Take it with a grain of salt, because I don't feel like this person fully knows, and I don't feel like that they're fully grounded in their own confidence, but they are working on it and they are doing it. But them being in this energy can easily push you into this energy. And I feel like that's why you've been going through what you've been going through. That's why you've had this strong connection. That's why maybe they were dealing with a third party, was to show you that in yourself and to show you how to go about that way differently. So you don't ever go back into what you had before this, like relationships you end up getting cheated on or something. And it had really nothing to do with you, and you thought you were great and did everything you needed to do. And it was just that person had unhealed things and they were trying to find joy, satisfaction elsewhere. And that just happens to be one of their addictions. And so they fell into that kind of addiction. And they probably maybe did that with this person, the person you're kind of connected to. So, yeah. This person's probably not emotionally all the way open, but at the same time, it's probably showing you how you're not emotionally open and ready for a new relationship until you are emotionally released from this, like from your heart released. Okay? Because it's just not gonna, it is truthfully not going to work with anyone else if you are heartily emotionally tied to something, okay? Because you will just keep looking back at it and it'll be all in secret. It'll be all in your sense conscious, subconscious, and it'll pull a black hole because something wasn't finished, something wasn't looked at before you decided to step into something new. You are seeing the behavior and seeing the energy of what an emotionally unavailable person does and is, what it looks like, and kind of working with yourself in being emotionally available. So maybe that new direction can come in for you, or y'all literally actually start working together to make each other, or to create and help each other to be emotionally open or emotionally healed. Oh, geez. Yeah, creative nurturing. I feel like this is going more towards the creative nurturing is. I feel like it's more in, yeah, releasing yourself from your own shadows, passing through a new trial of yourself, and gracefully healing your inner waters, your inner heart, seeing what is still needing to be, in a way, like that, moving away from, having an understanding, creating a conclusion, passage into new trial, fear of self-sabotaging, subliminational of fear of self-sabotaging, but there's an energy of truths. Ooh, wow. Okay. So either this person is going to release the mask and they're going to have communication with you about everything, or there's just going to be like, you're taking the mask off, like you had a mask or rose-colored glasses for this person, and you're taking it off and really having more truth and clarity that maybe that's exactly what's going to end up happening. But you have a lot of lessons, a lot of knowledge in sublimination of fear in certain things. What is fear? What is not fear? How being pushed or being kind of driven by fear creates a lot of self-sabotaging. You are really coming into a triumph to a new level about this. You're leveling up, passage into new life, healing and serenity in your own emotions, your own work, feeling very centered about being able to release this and not having so much of a feeling like it's a claim, like you have to claim it, like you're just like, I don't have to claim a person, I just want to claim the healing. I just want to claim the road. I want to claim my union. Instead of claiming a person, you're claiming your path in a whole nother light. And I feel like that's why this could be literally like a sublime union of yourself, and being able to take down some sort of maybe mask that you had to kind of that had kept this tie there. And you're really passing through that. You're really releasing yourself from it, because healing the shadows, you're really healing the shadows of all of that. And you really wake up to being able to not be mad at this person. You literally actually are very thankful for it, because you end all toxic cycles, lifetimes and lifetimes of toxic cycles, of being or getting together with people that's emotionally unavailable, being emotionally unavailable yourself just to try to, or getting into a relationship just to try to heal yourself from another relationship. So thinking that being in union is what's going to heal everything. In reality, you're seeing how there would be no way for it to be healed. There would be no way for it to be able to be healed unless both parties were of that profound understanding and realizing that both are emotionally unavailable and both would be better if there was a lot of respect and a dynamic of just being friends on a different level with communication. Some of them won't even want to do that, okay? So some of them could come back and y'all could jump in together, and my blessing, I really hope it works out, because that can be a hard one to get through, but not impossible, okay? Nothing is impossible. It's only impossible until someone does it. It's one of my fortunes that I have in that little box there. So with this being a feminine reading, I think I'm going to pull out some words of wisdom here out of my box and my infinite hearts deck. Infinite hearts. Oh man, feminines, this is gonna be a heavy one. Why? Come on, we have all been in some heavy energy. We have all been in a lot of tie cuttings, a lot of freaking slap in the face realizations. Like, I mean, like, wake up call. I mean, for real. And I feel that's why your overall energy here is receptive principle, nurturing the fertility of your heart and your emotional vulnerability. How amazingly patient you already have been. How you will be able to see you are no longer stagnated, stuck, like I feel like there has to be some kind of creative productiveness to unstick oneself. They were only playing in a way with the chains and bondages that they were under emotionally, and now they're just they're releasing themselves just as much as the other person is going to be releasing themselves from that situation. It doesn't mean that y'all are going to end up in union or together, for that matter. Sorry, feminines, I had to say that, because some are definitely going in a new direction away from this person. And some will be, those very few lucky, I guess, you end up coming into collaboration. The union does happen. They tell you everything about everything. You tell them everything about everything. And y'all just have that connection happen. And then you can actually go down that road together. But right now, it seems to be very heavily in the air, depending on choices that are being made in this, and whether they are being led by fear or allowing themselves to be to rise above the fear, not let fear hold them back, having the courage to not let fear hold them back, feeling like they're just meddling or tampering with things, and it's just self-sabotaging energy here. Okay. Let's see, what else am I going to get? I don't even want to do character. Okay, I'm just going to get these. All right, feminines. What messages do we have for our feminines here? Feminines. Okay, over the union card, we have strength. I don't know, y'all. Some of y'all may be able to be going into this, leadership and in this union, seeing the bigger picture, some kind of vision, some kind of, oh, wow, about a journey. Okay, journey in releasing anger, and yes, there are difficulties. Everything you're thinking of that seemingly to kind of be negative is actually true. It is the difficulties in this connection, okay? It is the spiritual understandings in this, okay? You have journey, anger, and yes, okay? They seem to be possibly frustrated relating to their journey. Yes, they feel everything too, but there is this difficult energy here, you know? There is this possibly frustration in them and not understanding. See, improvements. There's improvements that's definitely needed, okay? That's that productive nurturing. So, oh my gosh. But either you or this person is literally rising from the shadows and going towards something new that was sparked, or your person is rising out of the shadows and is coming to re-spark everything. And that assuring hope, assuring that the difficulties, the improvements that are going to be needed, ensuring all of this, okay? Dang, man, if y'all are the ones that end up getting someone from the past, that's gonna be some hello freaking crazy work right there. That is going to take a lot of patience. It's no wonder you end up going through a lot of patience in this separation. Oh yeah, acceptance of this. Acceptance in this, whether it's you taking a new direction or both of y'all are coming into acceptance and taking this on with each other, okay? Let's see. Ooh. Healing family issues, healing past trauma, healing abuse within each other. It looks like carefully accepting change relating to family. Wanting to nurture their heart here. Oh my gosh. Knowledge and the resilience about protection and creating justice. Oh wow, relating to home turf, because we have home turf right here. Trusting themselves in their decision, passage into new life. That could be them choosing to go into this dedication, into this passionate new endeavor, relating to choices and being in someone's truths, offering the sword of truth, passage into this new resilientness in trust, strength and trust. Let's see. Elimination of fear. Wow. Finances. There is an element of that was creating a lot of self-sabotaging was because of finances. Fear over finances, fear over not being able to give enough. Oh, wow, relating to home turf. Yeah, home turf again. All right. Some of you may be moving because of a new direction being presented to you. You have knowledge, you can trust this. It is a clear choice for you to take. You're possibly are going to be leaving family behind, but you are seeing the difficulties in the transition possibly, and certain improvements being made about like productivity towards this, and being able to really come into an acceptance and a decision, acceptance, indecision, and acceptance in and possibly a new direction that's being illuminated. This could be relating to actually finances and a home. Okay, so this could be a choice in two different directions for the feminine. Oh wow, because of confusion, this could be confusion in receptivity about things and the past, and receptivity about some certain secrets, confusion about difficulties, or this is an energy of expression, like the Ace of Cups. Excuse me. Okay. Because like a confession of the receptivity of principles in this dynamic, and love given and love received. So balancing out the scales, and getting it right, tying up loose old assumptions. I'm thinking. Clearing up everything, clearing up the confusion. So a confession to clear up confusion, because it's just so much. Yeah, there's so much like lack of work being put into it. And I feel like that's what's going to bring this feminine into a decision, especially if an offer comes in. I mean, especially if it's like an Ace of Pentacles offer with home, financial grounding. I mean, everything. I mean, let's see. Confusion, turmoil, and then it says no. And then it says no. Like, no. Like, maybe the masculine like ends up just shrugging this off so much. It's like they gain wind of information that they thought they had a little more time maybe to come into communication or something, and then something happens and they're like, no, shoot, man, like what? Or some sort of turmoil, a tower moment happens for this masculine, and they just kind of like are shocked, like, whoa, what is happening? What is going on? Oh my gosh, what in the world? And then it forces them to possibly like pick up and move. Oh my gosh, yeah. Relating to enemy, hastiness, vengeful, something vengeful possibly happens. Relating to this enemy, something is illuminated, something is shown, and it's going to really show you which direction you need to take, or not take, okay? Because there's a lot of turmoil relating to possibly this enemy, and this enemy is possibly going to be extremely shocked by this masculine's uprooting, okay? Because this masculine could literally uproot everything and leave like that. in a split of a second, like something happens and they just uproot and go. And then this other person is just like, I thought everything was good. I thought, like, I had a tie on this. And it's divine timing that happened. Jeez. This is not looking good for someone that is in a very heavy karmic energy. And they know they're dealing with the karmic. And I mean, that's uprooting. That's like journey, anger, yes. It's like the guides are like strength, like see mad strength, and then it's like this something gets illuminated, someone gets extremely angry, and then the guides are like, yes, they are going on the bus, they're leaving. And it's like this bus, even though it says difficulties, it's like it's not going to be difficult for this person. This person's is just like, yep, that's just the road that's meant for me. I'm just going down it. This is not happening. Sense of improvement, going on here, productivity in the improvements, acceptance in this decision, and coming into victory, on their way to victory, the knowledge, the trust. There's a choice in certain victory. Some are leaving behind family. I don't feel they're leaving behind kids. Someone's leaving behind family, but not kids. And if they are leaving behind kids, that's going to be extremely painful. They're going to end up a lone wolf. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Because, like, losing the kids was their last straw. And nothing else is worth coming in between or having difficulties in any of that. So that could be a very strong, like, children are affecting your love life. And you're still going to, feminines, I feel, especially if you're not a karmic and you've been definitely working on your healing, you've been working on everything you feel was necessary for you, you are still going to get your 10 of Cups, even if it's not with this person, okay? You will have that connection back again. It just be with someone else. This one's going to dwindle and it's going to break apart, and then another one's going to get lined out and strengthened as you just slowly kind of get closer to each other. It's like it's almost like an energy where both of you in the 5D world are just knowing. Both of you keep walking towards it, and then it's like a sudden meeting happens, like out of nowhere. A sudden meeting, a sudden kind of interesting union happens, and it's almost like this energy, like the feminine end up in this energy, like, whoa, like everything in your body starts to become overwhelmed. Everything you had, maybe a minute, like there possibly was, it was this much of a connection you had with this person. And that is nothing compared to this that you possibly end up getting. And you end up feeling the overwhelmingness that they felt with you. And then you actually know how to deal with all of that. So it makes you more interested in that person than maybe you ever were with this one. You may have been very interested in this one just because of the way they are and how they worked, how their mind clicked. But this one, it's like how that one was for that, how you were for them. It was interesting when it came to the connection, the spiritual aspect and everything. And that's how it's going to end up being from you to them, is you're going to be like, wow, how did you literally just, it's like you give me this and I feel it, I can hear it, I can sing with it, and it's like I thought I could do that with that, but this is actually happening. Oh, man. And then someone falls in despair because of stubbornness. That's going to be one hell of a dark night issue to get over. But, I mean, even if you're stubbornness and you know that's the direction meant for you, then, I mean, that masculine here, even if there's stubbornness, and then it comes into a despair because of a choice being made, because of the way things played out. I mean, you could still get yours, but also I did see how in Libras, it was lone wolf all the way. I mean, and it felt like a long energy, like years in that energy. Like despair of realization of that. And realizing, oh shit, like I truly did not want this direction. I actually wanted the other one, but it didn't hit me till this happened. And I'm starting to think that's when it'll be too late because the connection already snapped apart. But it did have a possible reignition. That's all in person's decisions. Choices. One of them is going to end up in a broken emotion, but right after that, there is home turf, there is wealth, there is stepping away from sabotaging energy, sublimination of fear of possible wealth and home environment. Like, that's, I mean, okay, feminines, your Three of Swords won't be nearly as harsh because you were preparing yourself. You took that damage so strongly and allowed yourself this despair energy and got back up and kept going and forgave and kept loving, so that when this hits, it's not going to be as difficult to just be like, okay. It's not going to be that difficult. But for the other person, wow, it rips them apart all at once. It's like it's like the accumulation of what you went through is going to hit them all at once. It's almost like you end up becoming a fucking karma for them. A karma as Kali, like destroying it all for a new beginning and destroying the whole thing and it just being destroyed in themselves. Like there is no like, okay, well, what if I do this? It's been destroyed. Like it's in pieces. And it would take possibly a few years of being a lone wolf to put the work into, wow, what they put into. It's almost like, oh yeah, you really want this to come back? Okay, let's see. Let's see how badly you want it to come back. Some of you may actually put the work into possibly trying to get this person back. But some of you are going to be like, yeah, I'm just going to let it go. I'm just going to let it just go. And it's not going to despair you as much because you're having an understanding in your defensiveness. You have an understanding in your stubbornness and you literally just give up. And your lone wolf cycle and your freedom become your own cage. Wow. You get peace. You get like you're happier than you were before. But you just created yourself your own cage. Not you, feminine. I'm so sorry. It is so not the feminine. Unless you're a karmic. Yeah, that's exactly what you did. And you know if you're a karmic, okay? You can't lie to yourself if you're a karmic because you know what you've been doing. You know what you've been trying to break apart. You know what you've been trying to freaking snap here and snap there and snap there and not give two craps in a crap. You know you're a karmic. You can't lie to yourself and be like, oh, well, am I a karmic or am I not? I mean, I was trying to do this all out of my heart. And so you can lie to yourself all you want. You know deep down inside, and the cycles will show you, honey, you karmic. And you've done some mean things. So you're going to be sending this energy for a minute. Now, those of you that you have been getting through karmics, you've been healing from karmics, you've been healing from cycles, you're getting this is not going to happen to you. You may get a minute of despair, but because of the healing work you've done for quite a few years, actually, you're going to have sublime trust in this unfolding that is literally snapping after that snaps. Like, it's like the universe says, okay, boom, 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 boom. There it is. That's yours. Go get it. And this feminine goes, yeah, that's looking pretty damn good right about now. Like, I don't want to sit in no loneliness. I want to go fucking adventure time this out. Like, freaking name one of my son's favorite shows, and that was a show that came out about when I was around a teenager in Adventure Time, and I always thought it was just the weirdest thing in the world. And then it has unicorns in it, but I never got into it. And I was just like, and well, yep, you're going to Adventure Time that out. You're just like, Adventure Time, here I come. All right, feminines. Yes. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and get some of my Zolar cards out, but I'm not going to fully clarify the spread. I'm going to clarify the bottom line of what you're coming into or what's unfolding for you or what you are seeing being unfold for you, okay? I'm going to put one over here by this enemy type person. Wow, we really gone through an hour and close, dang near close enough, huh?
Every tiny step we
take. All right, feminines, you have the key. The question is, what door are you going to choose? Dang, you're about to be in some hello wealth, okay? All right. I feel this is your darker shadows aspect, okay? Relating to soulmate, either new passion or a disconnect. Spiritual disconnect, allowing you to be emotionally open and no longer tied down or no longer emotionally unavailable. And this is influence or association with a medium dark man under 40, okay? All right, feminines. I want to get this enemy here. Who is this enemy that they may be? Dang. Influence or association with a light blonde lady. Now this fell into or in the middle. So I'm going to leave this in the middle right here. Cool, you can see that. With confusion, opening heart receptivity about principles, family. So it's kind of connected to family and connected to enemy. So for some of you, the enemy is a light blonde lady. For some of you, this is a family member that you might be kind of like, there's possibly healing, accepting change in some sort of family dynamic. There could be some healing going on here, but then movement, I still want to, yeah, I thought so. A medium dark lady is your enemy that's causing a lot of turmoil. It's definitely influenced or associated by a medium dark lady. Now, this could be like a dark lady in complexion, or this could literally be like someone that embodies this dark energy. Like, they are karmic. They are like narcissistic in nature, probably because of how they were raised when they were younger, and they just thought that that's the way they are, is how you should be to be able to get what you want and to get everything you want. That dark lady denotes love and sympathy, affections, and affairs. Let's see. Okay, wow, wish come true. Yeah, y'all are definitely, wow. And this is association with a medium light lady. Influence or association with a medium light lady. Wish come true. Depending on car under medium light lady. So this could be you, definitely. You're this medium light lady getting a wish come true. Influence or association with a light blonde man under 40. Clarity and truths with this, relating to this person. Let's see. What about home? Future homes and ambition plans and love affairs. So some of you are definitely going to be coming into union, okay? But this is definitely over home turf, sublimination of fear, future homes, and homes ambitions. I mean, wealth. I mean, like, this is money and home coming in for y'all. Like, y'all got this shit overdue. I mean, because it's going, like, that's what I see. Like, boom. Like, y'all deserve this. Long time coming, I'm saying. Dang, you got another red card. Look at this. I feel right here. Okay. This is also associated with a medium light man over 40, possibly bold or gray. Okay. So this person is probably going to be helping someone else with this, coming together, this clarity, truths happening, probably relinquishing truths about certain despair, acceptance into decisions, and triumph of new level. Family, medium dark man over 40. Okay, and someone's leaving behind and walking away from, possibly someone that is a medium dark man over 40, or it could be this light blonde lady, or it could be vice versa. But moving from this into wish come true, things unfolding, money coming out great, having a lot of help, group help. I feel this is a gathering of soul family, soul tribe, like energies of like contracts that y'all are really coming into, like seeing. But this is, it's very, it's being, the worry and anxiety behind it is having improvements. They are improving upon uncertainty and the anxiety in stepping forward into this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get what maybe it could resonate with someone that maybe passed your guides. They're letting you know something, or this could be the person that you have on your mind. So let's see what they say. your guides, or the person that you have on your mind. All right, let's go with strength. Oh man, they're having strength through jealousy. Okay, there's some kind of jealousy going on. Asking whether or not y'all can make it. Trying to see within themselves whether y'all can make it. They really, really miss you. They're having difficulties in this decision because they really, really miss you. They adore everything about you. It's just this improvement, this shift. It's like nothing they've experienced or even thought was possible. So it scares the living crap out of them. They want you to know it was not you. You, just like I was saying earlier, this had nothing to do with you, feminines. This has everything to do with like what they were working through within themselves, like really wanting to be able to like walk by your side through this. They were really wanting to make sure that they can balance and not be a hinder. They can add to and not hinder you. Wow, they feel you every day. And this is right over soulmate. They feel you every day. They want you to know they feel you every day. And this is influence or association with a dark man under 40. Some sort of I see how to do better. Acceptance, triumph into a new level of seeing how to be able to do things better. Okay. See, that's another card of union. This looks like it's confusion relating to union. All right, let's see. This graceful acceptance. Oh, you got 2 for that. Seeing lessons relating to someone that is or has, I don't know, they could have a birthday this day, or there could be something significant on the 7th. Okay. So there could be something very significant about someone they're dealing with that's of this number 7, or their birthdays of this number, and seeing the lessons relating to this person, seeing lessons relating to family with this, and accepting change with this person that is a number 7. Okay, that 7 could be, it's like a very valuable type thing. Okay, this energy of, okay, see, wish come true, and then there's this coming back card. They're coming back. All right. I want, can you give me something? Oh my. Okay, something significant happened on the 15th of any month. I don't know. It's some kind of something significant on the 15th, or it could be the 15th. That maybe a union will happen. We are friends. I want you to know y'all are friends. Do not doubt that. Full moon. Something very significant will be or has happened in the full moon that ties y'all together, that you kind of get messages like on your own with or from. What is this? They're rising from the ashes of despair, because I put that right over despair. And let's see this home. False. Wow, I put it over this home thing. Relating to a light man over 40. False. It denotes future homes, ambitions, wealth, and a home. False. And then number 14 is under that. False change. False, because 4 and 1 is 5. False something. I want to get another one for that. Please kind of clarify that false thing for me, please. That makes that whole thing confusing. Like legitimately. Okay, wishes do come true. Okay. Rising from the ashes, from falsity, false thoughts, false things, I feel, because you do have wishes come true. So change into wishes coming true. This could possibly happen around the 15th or the 20th, because we have this 20 card here, and this, or in like 20 days, or something significant happened in 2020 when it came to y'all. Because this card for me kept coming out in 2020, and now we're in 2021. So, what day are we on? We're on the 6th. So either the 15th, something's gonna significant happen, or the 20th, something very significant is gonna happen. Or they're waiting till after that, possibly because of someone relating to that number 7. Soon. Yeah, soon. Everything is going to be revealed very soon. I think I'm good now. 2. Something happened that was a huge message for you on the 2nd. Something happened that was a huge message for you on the 2nd. And yes. Still, most of you, I actually see the fact that this person is going to come back right at that, right at that line. And some of you, it's like they're kind of goodbye in a sense. Like, we're friends. Like, I do see how to do better because of you. I do believe in, or don't lose hope in your wishes coming true type of thing. There was a false start. They are seeing the lessons. They want you to know that. And they do think about you every day, and you're helping them to be able to do things better. But some of you, it's like in the full moon or in 20 days, really soon, something's going to rise up out of the ashes, whether it's this person or someone else, or you, basically. And wishes are going to come true for you. Wealth, home, work, finances, or something related to home, change in homes. No longer self-sabotaging out of fear. I don't know why I'm still shuffling. All right. We are one, and follow your heart. Okay. They want you to follow your heart. Whatever is needed for you. I feel like that's just kind of how they feel. Whatever is needed for you, just follow your heart. I'm doing what I can do. I do question whether or not we can make it, and I do miss you. And none of this has anything to do with you. And they think about you every day. And thank you for helping them to see the lessons. And for some of you, it's your karmic being like, thank you for helping me to understand or come into an acceptance and decision to come out of a karmic energy and to heal past things, heal things. So All right, feminines. Let's see what we have. Sacred Vision. We'll go with that because it has a key. And we're listening to music that has a key. How do I remember this one? Has a key. Oh, Destiny. This is something that's about to happen. Is uber destined, okay? Uber destined. Uber destined. Jeez. The feminine would so get such a masculine energy going on here. I really feel like your masculine is like literally shooting their energy out at this, okay? Like just pushing their energy because I feel like they're still blocked. There's some kind of element of still being blocked, but it's destined. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. But also, I feel this is definitely a message with you staying honored and humbled in yourself, your healing, and not being parental upon this masculine. See them as that masculine rising from the ashes and like accepting their crown, like accepting their royalty to be on that road in a way with their own visions and their own life and the way like they're the king to you being the queen, like their acceptance of that crown, not like their belittlement to be upon your path with you. Okay, so I feel like that humbling is going to bring in a very valuable virtue for the both of you. Okay, because seeing where they have put so much work into things, whether they come out of a relationship and kind of go into one with you, to if they really honor their true selves and their truths and really grant you some heavy King of Swords energy with the Ace of Swords, like no matter how cutting it is, no matter how hurtful some of it can feel, it's like you're thankful that it's happening. You're thankful that it's even there because you very well knew they could have just said to hell with it. They could have just been, walked down some other road and just have full acceptance in that, but instead they decide to jump into this with you. They decide to take the chance and not end up with another karmic. Some of them was with a karmic that beat them down so badly. They look at that crown like, I thought I had that, but it just seems like I would have to do way too much to be able to even fit that crown. And it's like rising from the ashes type energy right here. It's like when they go to accept it and they just kind of just their mind expands to how much they were led to believe that they weren't nothing because of what they were accepting from their karmic, and felt deserving of from their karmic, all this bad energy. They felt deserved of it. Interesting how I don't see this birthright, like abuse is not a birthright. And I feel like they kind of saw that abuse as that's just what was meant to happen for them because they're such a bad person. I feel like that's the kind of mental lock they were in, because that's what the karmic fed onto. They were like, yeah, because that makes me boss. That makes me control of everything. That makes me being able to control you. That puts a collar on you and you don't get to leave me. That's kind of like, that's how they kind of twisted the whole thing. I mean, like, and it caused them some anger because they were like, it's like they kind of wake up to, wow, like, dang. It was like secret self-sabotage because their subconscious knew they don't want to keep dealing with this, and they're going to sabotage and sabotage and sabotage, which is probably where third party came in. Sabotage and sabotage and sabotage until this person no longer wants them around. And I've been in that energy before, especially with a karmic. Sabotage myself until in the relationship, until that person literally no longer wants me. So I know exactly where that energy is coming from. Like, oh, here, let me do like the worst thing possible in a relationship. And then maybe they just won't love me. They won't want me around. And it totally backfired. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read this. Destiny. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Honored and humbled, we all are entrusted with the human legacy, the opportunity to generate light, peace, love, and beauty in this magnificent garden of Mother Earth. Each of us is born with a destiny, a purpose written before we even took our first breath. It is the unique thread that contribute to the whole of life, but we must always be in a state of becoming. Though we cannot change what we are always changing who we are. We promote our potential into the actual and seek the wisdom of others along the way. Do you have a mentor or a teacher? Do you recognize the wealth of lived experience around you? That of the living as well as that of our ancestors? You are never alone. The universe has been with you all along. If you can be anything you desire, what does that look like? What makes your unique light shine the brightest? Find where the wild ones meet, that timeless realm of the spiritual and love from which we all were born. All it takes is pure silence and an open heart. Pure silence within yourself, but also I feel, feminines, this is like pure communication, and an open heart in pure communication, like no watering the communication, no trying to beat around the bush with the communication. Like, when this person decides to come and communicate, it's Ace of Swords all over this energy, okay? Like, I mean, this is the key. Communication will be the serious key to this. Like, if there's not enough vulnerability in this communication, it just doesn't seem like it'll really be able to rise to its potential. And there'll be some kind of another separation happen, and someone will go a different direction, and the other one will end up possibly working more on things, and then like another opportunity will be presented to them, and then they'll just kind of go that direction because everything was tried, and it's just became too burdensome for the both of y'all, and then both of y'all just kind of go your different directions. But some of you, it's like it will fall into place, and you will see it fall into place the way maybe you hoped in your heart for it to fall into place, and it will fall into place like that. Or it'll just kind of be some kind of surprise unfolding, Yeah, because, okay, so we got Rooster here. Such a masculine energy. Like, dang. Okay. Number 30, feminines. I am Rooster, the rising sun and the break of day. I am fertility, I am sexuality, and I am the internal matrix of fertility. I am the time to act and the need to use force in creation. I am fire and momentum. While the feminine nurtures all things, I am the force that shapes the created. I will guide it, I will give it life, and I will mold its most useful form into place. Now is not the time to tend to worn out things, but to light the fire of the new life. While you can acknowledge those times of stillness and acceptance, I assure you this is not that time. I am the creating, wielding the power of seed and continuity. I am the domain of reproductive potency. Sorry, y'all. Unleash potential and start making things happen. I will give you the new dawn you seek. You are eternal potency. You are conception. You are dawn's triumphant herald, and you are Rooster. So yeah, some of you may be ending up in your masculine energy and just kind of, some of you, it's like your masculine is telling you this, and they're rising up out of the ashes and entering into the sun to kind of bring this huge plate of craziness. And you're just kind of going to sit there like, well, this makes a lot of sense. So, feminines, I hope you enjoyed that reading. Holy cow, it's an hour and 30 minutes. All right. I hope you'll have a wonderful day. Stay true to your truths and yourself. Listen to your intuition. Always listen to your intuition over any reading. Take what resonates with you in your heart. Definitely leave the rest. Some things, put it in your back pocket if you're not too sure. It will come up in your for mind, or your for that. It will come up in your mind's eye. In your mind, like you'll think about it whenever things start kind of shifting into place, and it'll come up. So don't worry too much about having to remember too much of anything. It's just going to unfold naturally for you. This is just kind of helping you to kind of I possibly gain reassurance within yourself, what you're feeling, what you think, how you're seeing things maybe play out, possible different opportunities. Maybe there's too much of tunnel vision going on, and it's showing you how you can have more of an open vision about things, but still also stay focused in your direction. So if you wouldn't mind liking, that greatly helps to move the videos along. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribing greatly helps to improve on the channel. And that's awesome. Thank you for all subscribers who have already subscribed to me. And I greatly appreciate your loyalty. And yes, I hope y'all, don't forget to like. Liking helps move the videos along. Thank you so much. And I do zodiac readings on my Facebook page, which is Oracle Unicorn. So if you would like to know about your zodiac readings, you can jump with me over there. Hello, I am about to get off. I also do personal readings. That information is in the description box below. And I do spiritual content consulting advice type of thing, spiritual advice. And that's like the cheapest thing I have. It's like $20 for a 30-minute session. And we just kind of go through everything that maybe what part of your path you're on, your journey you're on, and what your questions are within this, and how maybe to progress or to maybe release some ties, understandings in certain areas. So I don't do personals on my generals. And for personal information, I always say you got to go to the description box and message me. But I definitely appreciate you asking, and thank you. And I apologize. And I hope you'll have a beautiful day. I'm Oracle Unicorn. Goodbye.